What is up, you guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today I wanted to make a very particular video relating to how do you guys deal with idiots on when you're riding. Whether you're riding in a group, whether you're riding on your own, like I drive every single day to work and back. And it's honestly one of those things that irritates every single one of us. I want to know from you guys, go down in the comment section, let me know what you guys do when dealing with reckless driver and just people that tailgate you or even just cut you off completely, as you guys can see through this video. It's just absolutely insane out there. So what do you guys do in particular? And then I will ultimately tell you what I do when it comes down to dealing with those people. The first thing we need to realize when it comes down to riding motorcycle is that we have to ride very defensively. If we don't ride defensively, the chances of us surviving is very little to none. Because let's be honest, we're on a 300 to even 1,000 pound little motorcycle thing it can get pushed over by anything. Any of these vehicles on the streets, the lightest one you will probably find is about 3,500 pounds. So it's just a simple bump from those guys and we go flying to the left or to the right. So it's one of those things that you have to be very defensive. It's one of those things where you just have to let it go sometimes. As much as a big man as you think you might be, or a woman in some cases, it's just not worth your life, or it's not worth just the situation at that point. So for me, when it comes down to reckless drivers and just people being stupid in general, it's one of the reasons why I ride with the GoPro. I usually like to kind of have the full view of the scenario and then just get the plates. And that is the easiest thing to do, because then all you have to do is send this to the sheriff department, the state troopers, or just to your local PD, and half the time what they do is they send tickets to those individuals, or actually, depending on how bad it is, they can take care of it themselves. So if you guys are going through a scenario like for me, I'm in Phoenix, Arizona, and people here drive like crazy. If you don't go at least 80 miles per hour, you're pretty much screwed. Some of these guys will tailgate you, some of these guys will literally use their cars to shove you over. So it's one of those things that you have to be very defensive and very particular about the way you drive. I really hope in the future that they implement us being able to filter through and really just kind of cut in between traffic, specifically on the highway, because it's one of those things it's where a lot of the road rage happen, and it's not exactly the fun part of being. Specifically here, everyone has a weapon, so you don't want to be caught up in one of those things. So the best case scenario when it comes down to being caught up in a bad scenario, whether it is somebody cutting you off, somebody tailgating you, somebody just bumping your bike like this dude did at the beginning of this video, just bumping my back from behind for absolutely no reason while being stopped at a light. You just have to kind of be the big man and just walk away. It is not worth it. It's not worth getting into a road rage with that person. Just talk to the local PD and then it would take care of it. In this case, I sent that up to the sheriff, and I believe he got a reckless driving and endangerment for that. So one of those things that you have to be very careful, be protective of yourself, protect those that you love. But again, I also carry all the time whenever I ride. I never, not carrying. So just protect yourself. Be smart, be defensive, and don't let little things get to you. This is also one of the reasons why I particularly don't like to ride big bikes like the Harleys and things like that, because it's very difficult getting through traffic with those, and it's also just not as fast as it would be with an MT-07 or anything else that's got high torque at the beginning. Being able to get out of bad scenarios like I've done countless times on some of these videos is probably the key for me when it comes down to riding. I'm not saying that you shouldn't buy a Harley or an Indian, buy whatever you want. I'm just saying that's the reason why I prefer to just be with a naked bike that can do 0 to 60 in 3 seconds. So you have to just kind of keep that in mind of do what you feel comfortable with doing and protecting yourself, and just be aware of your surrounding at all time. The world out there isn't a place to be asleep while driving, or at least riding a bike, because it would take seconds before something horrible can potentially happen. Alright guys, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the thumbs up. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this cruise that we did, and I really hope that you guys have a wonderful day. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.